And while we're black, we might as well go to one of the white patterns we use for information, which is the one after this. There you go.
This one's a really good one.
This is great.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Look at the detail or lack thereof as you go up to the higher numbers.
So should you see bars all the way across?
No.
Yes. You should see bars all the way across because that's wider than white. You want to be able to see wider than white, whereas with blacker than black, you don't want to see that. It's the exact opposite of wider than white. I mean blacker than black. And as you can see with the Curl, the Curl has, again, another voltage issue on the higher end where it starts to act up in certain AV modes where you can see it if you're right up against it, that it's still flashing, but it starts to die out somewhere around 241, 242, depending on what panel you're looking at. This is a voltage issue on their end. In most Blu-ray players or DVD players, if you back down the contrast by one click, you'll get the whole thing. I know on the Pioneers you can, and you'll get the full mapping across. On the Panasonic here, as you can see, it starts to die out right around 245. On the Toshiba, it actually goes all the way up to about 251 and before it dies out. So
we're only doing 240 on the LG.
Right here. On the Samsung's got it all the way over to 253. And same here on the Edge-Lit. It's going right at, well, 252 and then it dies out at 253.
And with
basically, you want to be able to see something flashing on this side. If you're not seeing anything flashing, you are clipping wider than whites, which is a no-no.
And hopefully, if they master a disc from the movie studios, there should be nothing above 235 on the disc. But you know,
but there are stuff in there, and that's something from the old analog days where they had headroom and toe room. It's almost like with audio. You know how there's the zero reference point on the meter. But sometimes when you get spikes, you go past that zero. Same thing. That's what's going on in the video.
It's the same for black, by the way. You want the toe rope. You want to be able to go below black as well. We don't set it up so that you can see that, but you want your TV to be able to do that.
Exactly.
So
that's a contrast ratio thing.
If the TV is calibrated so that nothing flashes less than...
Well, let's show, see if the TV's getting it. If we
well,
go back
what you do is you take your black level and you raise it up and see, do you see below there or not?
Okay.
Without wrecking the other end of
So
it?
let's take a display and
all right,
show.
Which one do you want me to do?
Any one.
Any one. Okay, we're going to pick on Bruce because we've been having fun doing this.
I've got this disc on HDTV if you want it.
So if the display is
I still have an HD DVD player, guy.
Same.
If the display can interpret blacker than black, we should start seeing bars below 16 as he raises the brightness level.
We're at 7, right?
Oh, yeah.
See that? So it doesn't. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But that would make your blacks gray when you're watching like a movie, right? Or no?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, make your blacks gray.
We're not going to set it up like this.
Right.
But if I was reviewing this, it would be something I'd be looking, I'd want to be able to see below black when I did this.
Okay.
That's all, because I know that I have that headroom and toe room for black above, below black and above white. That's all. So see, I tried to pick on you and it didn't work.
There are many other things you can pick on in form of Red Sox fan and stuff. Go ahead. First place Boston Red Sox finish.
You can put the Boston hat back on, Bruce. It's okay.
Somebody hit it in the office.
Okay, you want to move on to color accuracy?
Okay. This one, this is up to you. Which displays have the best looking reds, greens, blues, yellows, whites? Overall, again, the LCDs, if you're not looking straight on, there's going to be a major color shift on them, so get up, look at the display from straight on.
Focus.
And there, on the bottom, there is a black or gray square that you should see if the brightness level is set correctly. If the brightness is set too high, you'll block out or crush that black square. And if you set it too low, then it'll just be much brighter than it is, or vice versa. Correct me if I'm wrong with that.
This is a SEMTI color bar pattern, essentially. It's what we use to set color and tint. And actually, since we're on it, I want to show something that's, again, I'm going to try and pick on Toshiba, but it's not going to work. They have a very cool feature in here, something that I encourage all my clients to incorporate. For starters, blue only, which is something that comes from the broadcast world. It's been around for a long time. If we can do blue only with a color bar pattern, we can set color and tint perfectly. Typically, in consumer sets, you don't have that, and you have to use a filter, a blue filter. So you look at your transitions for color here and tint here and here through a blue filter, but the problem is that lamp-based displays, that's not an accurate method of doing it. Toshiba has come up and done blue only on theirs. Samsung does it on both their plasma and their LCD product. Pioneer does it on the monitors, right?
On the monitors, the signatures and the KRPs only.
KRPs too. Okay, good. Bruce, that's in the advanced menu, right?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
I go to expert mode. Go down. Keep going down. There you go.
Cool. So let's do. Oh, right.
Turn the other two off.
Turn the other two
Right.
off. Duh. Right, I got you. So now, oops.
We did that all last night too.
Don't take the bot to it.
Sorry about that. What I want to do is just demonstrate.
Yeah.
I want to demonstrate it when it's incorrect so that you can see how it works real quick.
You'll have to look at the two blue bars on the outside.
Don't hit that reset. That's bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So I shut this off. I shut that off. Then I come over here.
Now you go down.
You see the color set at 8. If I raise it up, now look at these transitions. All of a sudden, they're all wrong, right? Because when they're correct, this should just look like one bar. When they're not, one of them's brighter than the other, one of them's darker than the other. This is a nifty feature. This allows you to set your color exactly correctly, and provided that the color decoding is correct, you will come out with the exact correct saturation. Actually, I think we were maybe equipped to. I don't know, a second before. And same thing with tint. If you look at the transitions over here, they'll get a little wacky when I go up. Come on. See them change? Okay.
More so the two bars in the middle.
Somewhere in this vicinity is correct. That's pretty close. Let's take,
I wouldn't watch it like that though.
the others actually will tell you if you have good, if it's implemented correctly, would tell you if you have correct color decoding. These should be exactly the same. This shouldn't be darker than that one or vice versa. If you were to see something like that, there would be a color decoding issue. So the color decoding on this panel is also really good. Green also, same concept. They should all look the same. The transition should be even. So that's really, I applaud Toshiba for that. I wish everybody would give us this stuff because it just makes our job as calibrators that much easier. You go in and you do blue only, you set color and tint correctly, you can actually look at the color decoding and say, hey, it's on or it's not, and that helps us make decisions in the calibration process.